my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of shoes.
Yeah, but God, I got 20 pair for $30.
Hmm. Good deal.
Yes. And I listed a pair yesterday and they sold overnight.
Wow. Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
Chick Picker.
Oh my goodness.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
It's a fine feathered morning.
Yeah.
Fine Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Trash day. That's the only reason I can remember the days of the week. Because I need to get my trash taken out when I've got. We get more trash as resellers, don't we, than normal people?
Oh yeah, I think so.
It's like, dang, I filled the barrel already, and it's still 3 days till trash pickup. Where am I going to put the new stuff?
Oh, stop.
Try to cram the stuff in the top, and the lid pops open, and cats jump in and get into it.
Oh my gosh.
They get in there and say, let's see if they threw something away from the refrigerator that doesn't smell too rank. Stupid cats.
Let's see. Switch account.
You know what? I think I'm going to do a video and call it Tiger King on a small scale and just go out and do some video with all them cats running around, you know?
Oh, that would be pretty good.
Make some things that look like cages out of cardboard boxes and stuff. And
yeah. Why not?
Give me a Joe Dirt wig.
But you know what? Sounds like too much work.
No, I ain't going to do it, but it's fun to think about things, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of like all the things I was going to tell that buyer yesterday that called me greedy. Thought about it. Nah, ain't going to take the trouble to message.
Morning, Dottie. Good morning, Dahlia. Good morning, Anissa. Good morning, Texas Val. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday morning. Good morning, Beth. Let's see here.
Outnumbered. It's all women up in here.
Yeah, that's all right though.
Yeah.
You like it.
I like it. I love
Come
it.
on.
I want some more of it.
You like it. Let's see. Okay, let's do that, and then I got kind of let's see here. I'm all discombobulated here this morning, so bear with me.
Well.
Okay, there's that. Good morning, Shelly. Yeah, Beth, if you want to come on, that's fine. But if you're going to work, you don't have to. We're fine. We're fine. We'll manage. I gotta look and see if anybody's waiting in the waiting room. Nobody's waiting in the waiting room, so okay.
All right.
Whatever you want to do, Beth. Great show last night too. That was a great show.
Never seem to catch Beth's shows. What time was it on?
8.
Oh, I was probably already in bed.
Yeah.
Gwen started
Is
getting
it?
up at 5:30, and golly,
Ooh. She got to get in the groove, huh?
yeah. I mean, sometimes I get up that early anyway, but I get to sit in here in the still calmness,
Right.
drink some coffee. But no, she's running around like a chicken with. What am I gonna wear today? I gotta iron this. Oh, I gotta make some lunch.
Then
Arr,
you
arr, arr,
then
arr.
then you're like, I guess I just better get up. Or you
Yeah.
just pull the covers over your head and go back to sleep. One of the two.
Can you check the oil in the car before I leave today? Arr, 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 arr.
Good morning, Liz.
And while you're out there, get the stuff out of the back of the car and take it in. I'm like,
Well, you
sorry,
know,
I'm a grumpy old man.
she gotta keep you in check. She
You know
definitely
why
gotta
old
keep you
men
in
get
check.
grumpy?
Yeah.
Is because there's so much to gripe about.
Then why don't young men gripe about it?
Because they're young and strong.
They probably don't know no better yet. Takes time to develop that grumpiness.
Yeah. Well, when you're young, you try to impress women, and when you're old, you just, God, it doesn't matter.
Really?
Who am I trying to impress now? Those days are
Okay.
gone.
Yeah.
After 34 and a half years, if she doesn't accept me how I am, you know, that kind of a deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's okay. I've been on a rant for a while, man.
Well, I have always said, you know, that I give men extra credit because I know that we as women are hard to live with. 'Cause
Nah,
we're very complex. We're, you know,
you're adorable. Couldn't live without you guys.
but you know, and that's I mean, because we are so different that it would be difficult to I would think to be a man and you know live with a woman, even you know same sex relationships. I mean, two women, that's like double trouble right there, you know.
Probably.
But yeah, I just give you guys a lot of credit because you know we're just different creatures. And
Maggie disagrees.
Nope. She said nope.
Men are much harder to live with, especially old men. Morning, Dottie. Beth and Liz.
Yeah, I mean it's believe me, it's not a easy. I know you do, Beth. She said I live with a woman. I know, and I give you a lot of credit for that. But you know, just because men are so much different than women, it's you know, it's almost like the Clash of the Titans type of thing. You know, it's yeah.
It's like I get set in my ways, and Gwen comes in and goes, "We need to do this. Let's go try this new thing." And I'm like, "No."
Morning, Sally.
I had to take a quick shower. I was dying.
You were dying.
You look like Princess Leia in your Star Wars shirt with your
right.
She got the buns on the side of her head. And
yeah. Looks cute.
Thanks.
Very cute.
I just think people in general are hard to live with. Like, I think married people should be able to have separate houses and just meet up for meals or something.
There you go. Hey, that's a great theory. I like that. You know, just meet up every once in a while, have lunch.
Yeah.
I think we should just all do like a continuous dating instead of like living together, you know, being married and all. We should just date continuously.
Mm.
That sounds like too much work.
That sounds like something Todd would say.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That's
Gwen
okay.
wants me to take these diet supplements that she's been taking, and I'm like, really have to change my life again?
What is she taking?
It's called Singular.
Hmm.
And it's working, obviously. She's lost like 25 pounds.
Wow.
2 months, 3 months she's been on it.
You just have to be careful with that. If you take any kind of like blood pressure medication or cholesterol medication,
Yeah. There's nothing drug oriented in this stuff. I understand it's all natural supplement stuff.
Yeah.
But there's a supplement to help you sleep better, and there's a supplement to help you control your appetite, and there's a supplement to give you some pep.
Mm-hmm.
take CBD and those albums.
Yep.
Anyway, enough about me and my problems. I ain't got no problem.
I want to hear
ain't
more
got no
about your
real
problems.
problem.
It makes me feel better.
Plus, I got a return coming back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stupid USPS broke my waffle maker on its way to
Oh
wherever it
man.
went. It is expensive. One of those fancy pro style. You know, you pour on the battery and then you flip it over and the light comes off, and then when it's done, you flip it back over and pop the lid. Like you get in a hotel. It's a lot like those. But
Huh.
So how do return manage payments? Do they hold your money now, or do they?
yeah, I got a note saying they were going to hold my money,
Yeah.
which, yeah. Oh no, I got to go look and see how much I have on account with them.
I just had my first payout initiated today, so I'll see how long it takes to get to my bank account.
Yeah.
I had another $150 day yesterday.
Awesome.
Whoop,
I was
Sally.
so surprised.
Tearing it up. I got 5 going out. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, I've got 5 going out too. I'm pretty happy with that.
That's how, like that. I think I had 5. No, 6. I had 6. 7. I forgot my Poshmark.
Keep going up. Go.
I had
up.
7.
Go. Up. Up. Up.
Yeah, that 7's that Poshmark's not even included in that. That was I sold boots for $32.
Awesome.
Yep, you're killing it. Killing it.
I like
I
it when
list-
that happens.
I listed some Earth Spirit sandals yesterday, and they already sold. Man, I was like, bam, that was
Those
quick.
are real. Those sell really well.
They like them.
Earth Spirit.
Mhm. There's a pretty big following for that brand.
Yeah. And then I thought to myself, here I go again. I probably didn't ask enough for them.
What
Oh,
what'd you get for them?
$20 plus shipping on top.
That's about right. That's about right for.
But I mean, they're mint condition. They had the
Yeah.
box.
Well, you got $20 and they got a good deal, so there you go.
Mhm.
you might have been able to get 30,
Yeah.
but you know,
Yeah. They're a little, I mean, people like them, but yeah, if they were in that condition, I probably would have tried for at least 25, 30.
Okay, yeah, I should have.
yeah, you
But how much you
didn't,
paid for them?
you weren't
I
too far
bought-
off.
At the auctions, I bought 20 pairs of shoes for $30.
Oh, see,
Oh, wow.
you'll get your
So
money back.
they were,
Yeah, you did good.
if you play averages, they were $1.50, except, you know how you bend shoes to see if the soles are still good?
Hmm.
I had 4 pair that just crumbled.
Mm,
So those are already in the trash.
Yeah.
So I'm down to 26 pairs of shoes.
Yeah,
No,
You'll still get way over your money.
16
Sure.
pairs of shoes.
yeah, you'll still do fine.
Yeah.
I gotta go get my glasses and stuff. And
Okay.
And I don't mind shoes. I don't know what it is about shoes that I like. I don't mind listing those as much as I mind listing clothes. I don't know what it is.
They're easier to photograph, I think.
Yeah, they are pretty. I mean, I don't. The thing I don't like about shoes is I'm not into the cleaning of the shoes
Oh,
so much. I don't
yeah.
know. Even though I buy shoes, I don't like to. I just don't like to list them. That kind of goes along with anything else, but
How many pair do you have to list now?
who?
You, how many pairs of shoes
I don't even know.
do you have in your
A lot.
unlisted inventory? A lot.
A lot.
Let's have a look
A
at that.
lot.
I've got at least 20 pairs that haven't listed.
But I mean, the plan with that is to also go through some of that, and 'cause I do have a pretty big unlisted inventory of shoes, so I'm gonna go through those and send those off to ThreadUp too.
Yeah.
Morning, Jennifer.
They can clean them up and. Well, I don't know. I don't think that they would clean them up. I think they would just picture them, and so I would probably have to clean them up anyway. But that's okay.
Yeah, I don't pick up shoes generally unless they're really in good condition. Yeah, I hate cleaning them up.
Yeah.
So I know I leave money on the table because I'm basically lazy. It's not that I'm lazy. It is that I'm lazy, but I know that if I buy these things that need work to be done in order to list them, I know I'm going to put them aside and not deal with them.
Right. Yeah. So yesterday I went to Walmart to find I needed a few groceries. Not a whole lot, just, milk and eggs and stuff like that. Well, I made the mistake of, before I even went to the grocery side, I went to the clearance, and it got me again. I ended
Bought
up
some things.
oh my goodness. When they have dollar clearance items, I cannot pass those things up. So they had some women's night shirts, pajamas, nightgowns, and I probably ended up buying about 50.
50 nightgowns.
Yeah. There are different sizes, different colors, different styles. So I mean, for $1, I couldn't pass that up.
Yeah.
Because I do pretty well on Walmart stuff. So, yeah. So before I even started getting groceries, I had to. My cart was pretty much full already. Let's see. True 72 says anyone here near Brooklyn A storage unit is ending with all costumes and props from a Drew
Ooh.
Barrymore movie, The Stand, or The Stand-In. Huh.
That's got to be fun stuff to sell.
Oh, that would be a blast. Dottie says, I did it too, Valerie. Well, there you go. At least I'm not alone.
But
That's
if
good.
buyers know that's what that is, then I bet that's going to go expensive.
Oh, that movie prop.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff.
Mm.
All
Let's
right.
click on her link here and see what it looks like.
Yeah, see what they got in there.
Brooklyn. Who would go to Brooklyn now, catch the COVID and die in New York?
Oh gosh.
Wow, it's neatly
Mhm.
stacked too. Top wardrobe.
If I knew how to park in Brooklyn, I would bid. You know what? You don't park. You just double park. You'll be fine.
Wow, that unit is the most neatly packaged
And she said it's really cheap right now.
storage unit I've ever seen.
Huh.
See
Yeah,
a bicycle too.
That would be fun. You should, Liz, you should get that. You should bid on that. Just go double park. You'll be fine. I've never been to New York. I've never driven in New York. So I wouldn't know the first thing about it. But it'd be
Wow.
cool.
It's one of those great big wardrobe boxes, and it says box 2 of 15. So I guess there's
Oh, wow.
15 of those, the kind of wardrobe boxes you get at Home Depot that have
Yeah.
the hanger piece of metal that goes across the top.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
That would be
What-
fun.
Well, you better get going, Liz. Liz said that there's in Brooklyn, there's a storage unit on auction and has costumes and props from a Drew Barrymore movie.
Oh my God.
And she said it's really super cheap right now.
Wow.
She said it's a 10-hour drive from you.
You could do
Yeah.
it.
You could do it. That would be a great find.
I believe in you.
But I mean, I understand. I don't know that I would jump in the car either and head over. It's not right around the block, you know.
Cindy White did like a 6 or 7 hour drive for clothing and stuff. And
Yeah.
she got some really good stuff.
Hey there, Bumcrack Picker. Hope you're doing well this morning.
My storage unit auction guy sent me a text and, we got an auction Saturday. Got 45 units. And I'm like, oh my God.
Wow.
I don't know if I would survive another storage unit.
Oh, come on.
You could do it.
You can do it.
I wouldn't have anywhere to put anything.
Yeah. Storage unit.
Yeah. Dang it. I did it once before and
I know.
it about killed me though.
Well,
It didn't
There
kill
we-
you. You're still here.
you survived it, so you know you can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it might have wore you out a little bit, but it's good for you. Get your heart rate up, get your muscles moving, and everything.
No, it about killed me.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm still alive.
Yeah, you made it through. Means you can do it again.
I don't know.
Once
Got all this
you-
new auction stuff to get listed, so I'm like, I don't know.
Well, that's what I was thinking last week was because I was thinking about going to the bins but I made a list of all the things that and I probably shouldn't have done that, but I made a list of all the things that I needed to get done here And then I was like, yeah, I can't justify going to the bins because I've got so much, stuff to do here. But did I accomplish a whole lot of that stuff on that list? No. So probably would have had a better time. So next, I think it's next. I got to verify, but I think next Tuesday is the bag sale.
Yeah, you better make sure they're not closed for. Well, Labor Day is not till what?
Labor Day is on the 6th, 7th, or I think
8th.
it's on the 7th. Labor Day is on the 7th. So, and I think I would guess, I was thinking it was the 8th that they were having the bag sale, but I think it's actually going to be on the 1st, which is my birthday.
Your birthday.
But you know what happens on bag sale days? We don't have a show.
Yeah. Well, maybe you're just gonna have to have a Sunday show or something.
Or have it in the afternoon.
Yeah.
She don't like that idea. I can already tell you that by her face. But
I
it
want to
would be
hang out.
good though.
I want to hang out with you guys for my birthday. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really have anything else planned. I was kind of thinking about going to get a massage, but I don't know that I will do that,
It's a good
especially
idea.
with the bag sale. Maybe I can do it on
Yeah.
another day or something.
The other day when we went to Traverse City, they had those chairs,
Hmm.
and this one, I put $1 in it, and I'm like, oh my God, this is pretty good,
Hmm.
We have them at our Walmart, but the chairs there, they're just like,
Very slappy.
This one grabs hold of you, and I like that. I mean, it even grabbed my legs
Oh my gosh.
all the way down to my ankles,
Mm.
and
Sounds like a sexual experience.
Yeah, I know, right?
it was pretty good. And I think I sat in that
Grabs me
chair for
all the way
about.
down to my ankles.
I think I sat in that chair for a good 30 minutes,
Oh
and
my gosh.
and I probably spent 15. Well, yeah, that's what I spent, was 15, because it was
Wow.
$1 for 2 minutes.
Wow.
Gosh.
But it was
Hey
good.
there, ice cold water in Texas?
Ice cold water.
I
Probably.
remember when we were little, our family stayed at a hotel and they had those beds you could put a quarter in
Yep.
to shake it, and Dad wouldn't let us do it.
No.
I ain't giving you a quarter for that. I said, come on, Dad, let's just see what it does. I ain't giving y'all a quarter for that. It's a
That's
bunch of
funny.
hoo-ha. Dad was tight. You think I'm tight? Oh my God.
That was way tighter, huh?
Dad was tight with his money.
Hey there, Kelly. Hope you're doing well.
Valerie's dad is tight too.
Huh?
Valerie's dad was
Morning,
tight
Julie.
too.
Yeah.
Morning, creating happy Mondays. Who's creating happy Mondays?
That's
Shelly.
Kelly.
Shelly. Good morning, Shelly. I knew that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Hope everybody is doing well. Morning fishing and picking. Yeah. Yeah, he says, Todd, that was the newly wedding room.
No, it's just one of those
Well,
Road-
they probably
roadside,
connected
you know.
that. They probably connected that with something like, sexual. So they didn't want you to.
Oh well,
Too excited.
Yeah.
we just Me and my brother, we just thought it was funny that a bed would vibrate.
Oh, yeah.
Next step would be porn, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. There
Yeah.
was so much porn available to young boys in the early 1960s. Yeah. What was the first
Uh,
Playboy?
I bet you
59, something like
I
that.
have
I bet
no
you
idea.
some kids found it. I bet you they did. Whether it be a Sears magazine or
National Geographic had those natives
Catalog.
running around without
Yeah.
top.
Yep.
I bet you they found theirs.
hmm Where there's a will, there's a way. Uh, well, how's everybody doing? So, Todd, you're on managed payments. Maggie, you're on managed payments.
Yep.
I'm on managed payments. Sally, you're not yet, right?
I'm not. I just went to check to see my payments, and it still comes up with you've successfully registered.
Okay.
So that's all I got.
But you haven't gotten any messages saying
Nothing.
when or okay.
Absolutely nothing.
Hmm.
I figured they'll do it. I think. Why can't you customize? I figured they'll do it probably after they take my money on the 1st or the 31st or whatever.
There's no rhyme or reason when they do it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and like I said, I didn't even get a message.
Yeah.
Saying anything. I don't.
Yeah.
I did not get any kind of messages, or I just woke up one day and there it was. So, but that's okay. I'm doing pretty good with it. I as far as right now, knock on wood, I don't have any issues. Everything seems to be, working okay, and it's actually kind of cool the way that it does, the way that it processes, kind of the whole everything about it. I kind of like, seeing per transaction, how it is processed and, pushed through and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I like being able to see where all your money is, like
right,
what the fees were for each thing. I think it's
yeah.
like
I mean, it puts things in a little more perspective because you kind of see where your money is going. When before we knew it was going somewhere, but this way, it's a visual. You get that visual confirmation as far as where your money's going. So I still have yet to. I haven't traced like when I get paid because I'm on the daily payouts, and I haven't traced the whole once I get paid and they put it in my account when it actually gets processes in my bank account. But
I like with Amazon that every 2 weeks I get this payout, and I know that I want to make a certain amount, and if I do, like I always tell where I am in relation to where I normally am. So I like the idea of the weekly payout. So when I'll start to see how much am I really pulling in here, and the fact that the fees are already out of it. So
right. Right. But that's not all fees.
No.
Right. Okay.
No, but you can see right there on the dashboard what your
So what other fees
your store fee
that are not there?
Your what is it? Your
promoted
listings actually go on your invoice.
Okay.
So
those aren't taken out of.
Those are not taken out of the, yeah. So those will be added to your invoice. And I'm still doing my, I'm paying my invoice weekly. So I
Okay.
pay my invoice every Sunday. You know, whatever's on there, I just pay it. And that way, you know, it keeps it from being a huge bill.
Yeah.
And you know, it gives me the option to keep a little more control over it. I don't know. I just like it a little better. So, but yeah, I mean, I think I like it.
I do. I
So
definitely.
far, so good. Anyway, I'm sure there'll be a time where I'll have something to say about it, but excuse me. Yeah. So what else is going on? Everybody ramping up for Q4?
No. Morning, Mike and Myra. I mean, Q4, I don't do anything different during Q4.
I'm the same way. I mean, I really don't do a whole lot with it. And there have been a few things that I've sourced, you know, just by going to the store. I picked up a couple of things, but I still list them. You know, I don't list them. I don't save them, hold them back. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't hold things back and list them in at Christmas time or whatever. Everything's on. Because I mean, there's birthdays, there's, you know, things like that too. So you don't want to miss out. That's the way I look at it anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
I have been digging through my stuff to make sure I've got listed any Christmas CDs. I start listing
Mhm.
them in the summer, but other than that,
Yeah. Christmas is selling already.
yeah.
I just heard that notion up the other day, or yesterday, or the day before.
Yeah.
And,
Kelly says she's been listing her Halloween, Christmas stuff, and jackets and coats too. Yeah, because that's going to be the next thing that's, you know, on people's minds. These next 3 boxes that I'm sending to ThreadUp, those are all going to be, well, I would say the majority of them are sweaters, jackets, and you know, those are going to get shipped in too. So, because those are going to be on people's minds here pretty.
Yeah.
I sold a prom dress.
Oh, wow.
You what?
I sold a prom dress.
Oh, good.
Somebody's holding a prom then.
Well, I mean, a prom dress, that could go as a cocktail dress, you know.
Or a costume, maybe.
Or a costume, yeah. So.
I don't know if we're having Halloween. So I read something on Facebook today. It said this year on Halloween, the kids should stay in their houses and the adults should ride around in cars and just throw candy out the window.
There you go.
You know, for fourth quarter, you better order your shipping supplies now.
Yeah.
Because like the USPS ordered some padded flat rates about 10 days ago and they still aren't here. And they've never taken this long to get anything to me.
Yeah.
So,
Usually the padded flat rates, I would suggest once you get a box, order another one.
Yeah.
Kind of stock up on them because they are probably, I would say they're probably the hardest item to get like right away. You know, everything else is pretty well, I would say stocked, but yeah, I can't hardly get. If I need the padded flat rates, I probably waited too long.
Yeah. And they limit you to like what, 100?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's slow getting stuff from the USPS now.
Yeah, I know. Liz says there have been prom photo shoots even with no prom. Yeah, I mean, you got to have some kind of, you know, it's not the same, but at least if you can get a picture, you know, have some kind of a memory of that milestone in your life, even though you didn't get to go to the dance or, you know, most people don't even go to the dance. They don't even end up there. they just go off and do their own thing, you know, but I don't think, did I think, well, let's see.
What's wrong?
I was trying to think when I went to prom. Yeah, I went. Who did I go with?
You went with Chris, and then you went with Jimmy Cavady too,
Right. Okay.
or Chuck.
Chuck.
You went with Chuck, and then you went with Jimmy.
Yeah. It's crazy because I don't even. I mean, I remember. I know that I went with them, but like the memory of it.
You don't remember what you did? That's scary. I could probably run it down for you better than you could.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah.
What's that
No,
movie with Nicolas
I'm just
Cage?
trying to think of like the, you know, like what we did. I don't remember. I know I didn't dance, and I don't even remember actually going to like the high school, and because they had, so you went to dinner prior, you know, when you first started, you would go to dinner, and then you would go back to the school normally, and they would have the festivities, you know, the dancing and hanging out and all that there. So I don't know. I don't remember going back to the school. Maybe yeah, that's a long time ago. Must not have been too eventful though, because I would think that I would remember that, but that's weird. Kelly says I went to prom stag with a bunch of friends. That's good. My daughter did that too. Actually, both of my daughters did that. They just went there was a bunch of friends, and you know, they all went together, and that's good. What, Sally?
This is going to Hillsboro, Oregon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You remember that movie The Rock with Sean Connery and
Yeah.
Stuff, and he's telling Nicolas Cage, there's two types of guys, and one is the guy who went to prom with his cousin, and the other is the guy who effed the cheerleader in the back seat of his car afterward. And then later on in the movie, after all the explosions had happened, and Nicolas Cage was saying goodbye to Sean Connery. Said, by the way, I was the one who effed the prom queen. Or
Did
Oh
you
my
guys see
God.
those tickets that Liz sold?
I'm looking at her message right now. She said, brag time. This is Liz, True 72. She said, my 1931 football tickets sold at auction for $521.43.
Wow.
Glad I didn't take the $125 offers I was getting. Awesome.
ooh,
Yeah, she has them on Instagram if you want to see them.
That is very cool. It went from $42 straight to $521 last second of the auction. I was worried I screwed up. Wow.
Oh, I love those.
Very
Love
cool.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to go look at that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That is amazing.
I would never think something like that would go for so much money, but you know, I guess there is still a lot of people that collect football memorabilia. Hi, Julie. I absolutely love the video that you did of Emmy, and then put it to Snoop Dogg's "Drop It Like It Hot." It's hot. I love that.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I probably watched it about 10 times in a row and was just laughing my ass off. It's pretty funny.
Tennessee and Alabama, huh? Shields, Watkins, Knoxville, Tennessee. The date is Saturday, October 17th, 1931. That was so cool. Who would have thunk, right? That's crazy. It just goes to show you never discount anything.
Yeah.
I mean, all you can do is really, take a chance, put it on auction, and see what happens, see where it goes. Morning, Julie. That's kind of what I did with that sweatshirt. It was they were inside a yearbook we picked up. Very cool. Yeah, I did that with that sweatshirt. This sweatshirt was tore up from the floor up. I mean, the neck is just like ratty. It looked like somebody had worn it for 20 years straight. I mean, it just looked very rough. I did wash it because there was some stains and stuff on it, but and then the cuffs were just all ratty. It had a spell out, so it had Wolverines up at the top in pretty big lettering, but the lettering went out past right about to the elbows, so it kind of went over, into the sleeves. And then I had University of Michigan, and I took pictures of all the flaws, and I definitely put in there destroyed, and as soon as I would say probably 30 minutes after I listed it, I got a $20 offer because I put offers. I didn't realize that I put offers on the auction, but and then I declined the $20 because I was like, no, I listed it for $88 on auction. Don't ask me how I came up with that number. I just kind of pulled it out. And then I got a $30 offer. I declined that. And then I took offers off. So I'm just waiting to see what happens.
That's awesome.
I told you, Julie.
Yeah.
You think you were running earlier. Don't worry about working out because you're definitely going to get a workout now. You're going to be chasing her all around. You should see her stand. It's insane. As soon as I sit down, she crawls so
Oh.
fast and climbs up on me.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. I'm glad she's crawling now though. That's good.
I mean, it is crazy because, like Jonah started crawling when he was 6 months old.
He was what?
He was like 6 months old when he started crawling.
Crawling?
Jonah.
Sally.
He was 7.5 months old when he started walking.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was. He was holding on to stuff and walking at 7.5 months old.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Usually you're just barely getting your,
I know.
you know, your composure you're just barely figuring it out, you know. But I mean that's good.
7.5 months old when he started holding on to stuff, and then I don't remember. I mean, it had to have been not too long after that, like 8 or 9 months old when he actually started walking around.
Yeah.
And I just remember, you know, 'cause it took Job. Like Job was a year old. It was a week after his year birthday. He started walking, and so I completely wasn't prepared for that with Jonah.
Right.
You know, being so little and walking around.
Yeah. AJ has kindergarten assessment today after class, so it's going to be a busy day. I got to mow today. Like I have totally been I've put it off and put it off and put it off. I can't put it off anymore. It's got to get done. So,
It's time. Huh?
I'm going to see how the grass feels. If it's wet, I'm going to have to wait, but if it's fairly dry, then I'm going to have to get out there and get her done.
Yeah. I'm gonna spit pretty good in there.
Yep. Kansas, where the wind blows and the grass grows. Mhm.
Does it grow?
Huh?
It's not too hot for the grass to grow.
Oh.
I was thinking you said Texas, not Kansas.
I
feel like I'm still half asleep.
It's actually been a really, really dry year, this year. So, I mean, we've gotten some downpours. We got some good rain, but the last month and a half, it really hasn't rained very much. And so everything is like the grass is literally dying because it's so dry.
Yeah.
So I may only have a few more mows and hopefully it'll start dying off.
Yeah. Hey, this is going to Houston, Texas.
Oh, there you go.
Hmm. I just sent off a package to Waco, Texas.
Julie says still smoky there.
Oh, do you have a fire?
They've got major fires up around them right now.
Yeah.
They've got, I think she said there was two or three that were pretty. There was one that was really, really close, and then there's another one that where by where Dan works, and but you know, all that smoke just really does a number on your lungs. It's not
Yeah.
healthy at all to be outside with that stuff.
Yeah. I
Yeah, and
remember.
doesn't the way the winds work out there, it just holds it in place too? It doesn't ever blow away out to sea or
Mm-mm.
dissipate
Usually-
either. It just kinda
Usually
hangs.
blows inland, and then California has a lot of valleys.
Yeah.
So once it gets in the valley, it just stays there.
Yeah.
It really just I mean, there's nowhere for it to go. It's kind of stuck, and so it just kind of, you know, it's more of a smog, you know, than anything else. But it's from the fires,
Yeah.
and I mean, it definitely drives the air quality up. You know, I mean, it's just horrible air quality.
Yeah.
Part-time
remember-
Pickers
I
did a
remember-
video that showed a lot of smoke in his background of his video.
Mhm.
I remember several times as a kid, the hills would burn, and
Uh-huh.
we'd get ash where we lived.
Yeah.
We'd get asphalt like snow.
Mhm.
It looked like it was snowing.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, she said that there was ash all over the car. She said the index for air quality said 197 where her husband works, and it's 87 where they live. So it's a lot worse. He is like right around that fire. His work is
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. She said they have ash all over the cars. And that's not good.
No. But
When you list something on eBay and you put your dimensions in there, when you go to ship it, is it flipping them backwards on you?
no.
Because usually you put the highest number first, like 15, 8, and 6. And whenever I bring it up in my shipping, it comes up 6, 8, 15. So
Well,
weird.
it may just flip it because that's how they're doing the. I mean, it's still in the right dimensions. It's still in the right boxes, but it's just flipping the boxes around. I've noticed
Oh.
that before too.
I don't even put dimensions in my listings.
You don't?
You don't?
No. No.
So you just wait until you sell it?
Yeah, because I never know what I'm going to ship it in. Like, well, I shouldn't say that. Clothes go in like a padded envelope or something, but stuff that goes in a box, I don't know till I'm ready to ship it.
But
Yeah.
how do you get proper payment for the item if you don't?
It's just calculated shipping. I don't put dimensions in. I just goes by the weight. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'd so screw myself up like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I have before.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of my stuff is different sizes. And
Dimensions don't
I
matter
just,
unless it's over a certain total like, isn't there a certain total, you know what I mean? Like the price goes up if it's over a certain total dimension, but unless it is,
yeah, and
like the
if it's
Hank's the dim weight. I
dimweight, yeah.
don't ever have anything that's over that size, I guess what I'm saying.
Yeah, I always just like at least estimate. I never like.
Right.
It's very rare if I get the measuring tape out to measure something, but like with that castle,
Yeah. See,
you know, because it's kind of wider. It's probably going to be, excuse me, probably 19 or 20 this way.
Yeah.
So,
Over cubic foot, Kelly's saying.
yeah, it's
28 cubic inch. Yeah. I don't ever sell anything that big. Although maybe I should, like when I list this Guitar Hero thing.
get it going, Maggie. You could do it.
Yeah, I just need to get it listed.
Can't
It's
tell.
calling me.
Listed.
I know, and I should now, right? That's the only thing I'll probably list that really will sell in Q4. My big one Q4 listing. Better get it going.
Your one hit wonder.
Oh,
Excuse me.
I gotta work this afternoon at the clinic.
Yeah.
And it's been stinking hot here. Oh,
I don't know if it's. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be today. I think I would say, as a guess, probably 90. But
yeah, it was like 90 here yesterday.
the sun looked really weird this morning when I woke up. It was just rising, and it was like neon red. You know, it was just like it was a crazy color. I don't think I've ever seen it like that. It, huh?
No, I said it sounds weird.
Yeah, yeah, it was just, it was crazy looking.
If the year 2020, I'd be afraid of a crazy looking sky.
Mm-hmm.
Afraid the world was coming to an end.
Yeah,
gonna-
I usually just kind of eyeball the measurements. I still do measurements and I do calculated shipping, but I do try to do some kind of, you know, I think about what box I'm going to put it in, and then I, you know, kind of eyeball the measurements on there and put them in, just to be on the safe side, because I don't want. I've had too many instances where I've had something and I either didn't get enough for it. Yeah, it's usually the case. Usually I got skimmed on the price, you know, that I got for shipping. And so, yeah, I always try and do that. It may not make a difference, but I'm so leery of that, so I just do it. But
Sorry,
it's okay.
I was having a moment.
It's okay.
Whoops.
Well, are you FedEx now? Throwing packages?
What's new?
Hike. Oh my gosh.
Wait, here you go. Here you go.
Kelly says Flipper Tools website has a great tool for estimating shipping when listing.
Oh,
Looks like Marco stood Laura up. He gone. Oh, he took off, huh?
There you go. Whoops.
There you go.
Did you see my picture, Valerie?
Huh?
Can you see my picture?
Yeah. Ups. Mm-hmm.
UPS.
I know. Oh, I get it now. Duh. Took me a minute, but I got it. I got it.
Whoopsie doo.
Too funny.
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn my camera off for a minute because I have to ship your big present.
What?
I need to turn my camera off so you don't see your present.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, keep talking in here because I need to take a little break. So I'll be right back. It's all on you, Maggie and Todd.
all
Well,
right.
I'm still here,
Jeez.
but yeah,
The pressure.
she's not tricking me.
But 20 has been so crazy. If aliens come down, I am inviting them in. Smoke some pot with them. Call it a year.
I can do that.
It's true. It's been nuts. Morning, Rita. Yeah, I just never have anything that big that I've ever had to worry about the dimensions of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, people
Hank's
do
talking
things
about
different
shape.
ways. People do things different ways all the time.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
it's. I'm not saying that the way that you do it is better than mine, or me doing it the way I do it is better than yours. People
No.
do what works for them.
People
you-
do stuff based on their past experience too. Like Valerie said, always, yeah, she always does it because she got burned a couple times. I never got, if I got burned
me
once,
too.
I probably would do it.
Oh my God. It used to happen so often when I was a newer reseller.
Yeah.
It just took a lot of getting burnt to figure out, you know, what I needed to do. It was really hard.
Kelly is having the best year ever. Life is good here. Where are you? We should all come there. It's not that it's bad. It's just, well, it is that it's bad, but it's just crazy.
I didn't even print my label. That was dumb. See, I like so ADHD in my head. Like my body doesn't look like it, but I have no focus whatsoever, it seems like.
Morning,
Hi,
guys.
Nikki.
Nikki.
How you doing, Nikki?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Nikki, what's good with you?
Today's my second day off.
Nothing new here. Same old, same old.
Looking for any more?
Except you're cooking for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been cooking like nonstop. Now we got, well, it's Steam Show weekend this weekend, but our Steam Show has been canceled.
Oh.
But we're still gonna go up there and probably play around with the steam engine, and we got to get it ready for inspection, anyways, because it's the year.
You have to have it inspected?
Huh?
You have to have it inspected?
Oh yeah, that's a bomb on wheels.
Oh.
If there's something wrong with the boiler or something, yeah, it can explode. They have exploded before and killed many people. But yeah, anyways, it has to be inspected like first week in September anyways. So we have to go up there and make sure it's ready for inspection. And so they might play with it a little bit too. And some other people are gonna go up there and like take their tractors out and stuff and play around a little bit, you know, and we'll probably have like some kind of potluck or something. Any of the members that want to do it, you know.
Yeah.
Some people were scared to go up there.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, we might camp up there too.
Yeah. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it won't be the Steam Show, but still go up there and, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
All our events were canceled here too. Usually they have a big like antique car show on the boardwalk and all that.
Yeah.
Sad.
It's just so weird. I mean, I have never in 46 years missed a Steam Show. So it's so weird for me.
Well, all our chorus spring competitions were canceled, and I think they're going to be canceled for 2021 too.
Ouch.
unless everything changes in a few.
Well, yeah, I wonder if it's ever gonna settle down. I mean, I don't know. You know, I seen Deb, you know, she was on a ventilator and stuff, but I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like I don't feel like it's any worse than the flu. I mean, yes, of course, Corona is worse than the flu, but I mean, the numbers, I mean, people getting it, it seems like,
I think the number of people getting it is definitely higher. I think it's more contagious than the flu.
you think
Definitely.
so?
I do, but I
Hmm.
don't think, I mean, what is it? What, I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't think the death rate is any higher percentage wise, but
Yeah,
because the number of cases is higher, the number of deaths is higher, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
I don't think it's bad enough to shut the entire country down over, but what do I know?
yeah. Well, I
Mhm.
just feel like, you know, like the mask thing, you know, okay, I wear my mask, whatever, because I'm supposed to. But I just feel like if people aren't like breathing on, you know, that's keeping away from people when you're talking or whatever, if they're not coughing on you and stuff, I would think it's okay. But then again, you know, the auction circuit up here, two of the auctions have gotten it. My favorite one hasn't yet, knock on wood. But well, one guy that goes to it has it, but he got it from, well, nobody knows where he got it, but the auctioneers, the two of the other auctions have gotten it, um but they're almost back to feeling better. So
Yeah, it takes
I
a
think,
little.
yeah, I
Tell-
think one auction's gonna start again September 2nd or something like that. And the other one, well, he's still sick. He just got it, but it's hitting a little closer to home now. I mean, before I was like, whatever, because I didn't know anybody other than Deb who got it
I know
around here, you
people
know.
who got it, a few people who got it. Mike
Yeah,
said, "Here, all you people go get vaccines and microchipped. I will be okay. Track you on my phone and avoid you."
yeah.
I'm not getting no vaccine. Although I read that where some state, the governor says he will mandate the vaccine. I don't know
I
how
think
you
you
can
can
do that.
do that. I don't think you can force people to put something in their body that they don't want to.
Why not, Nikki? They can shut you. They obviously can force you to shut down your business if you don't want to.
They can't force you. I mean, you don't get forced to take the flu vaccine.
No,
No, this is a
No.
complete. The whole
No.
world is crazy over this.
I know. People are crazy about it.
Yeah, but kids
I'm-
can't get into school without their childhood immunizations.
Virginia
True.
is saying they would mandate a vaccine.
I guess I do know another person, Cindy Rose. She had her and her husband had it.
Husband, yeah.
I don't know what to think of it. I don't want to speak out of turn either. You know, I don't know. I like the chicken pox. The chicken pox will kill somebody if they're an adult and get it. And my doctor's always telling me to get the chicken pox vaccine, and I never have because I've never had chicken pox.
I had the chicken pox. No, I never thought they could do a lot of the things they did now. So I have no.
Well, I'm finally gonna get my stimulus check, the first one.
Wow,
That's good.
only took forever.
It's gonna be sent out the 28th, so I can finally say I'm gonna cash my government check. Yeah. I finally get to cash a government check.
God, I wonder why it took so long. That's long.
Well,
Long
it's my
time.
own fault because last year I didn't file taxes. Gary was pissed when he found out. I forgot to do taxes last year. And so that was my fault. And so when he went to do the taxes this year, he's like, what's the AGI or whatever you call it from last year, whatever that number is you're supposed to carry over. And I go, I went looking for the taxes and I was like, oh shit. I forgot to do the taxes last year. He's like, are you freaking kidding me?
Whoopsie.
He's like, how do you forget to do the taxes? Well, I mean, it's not like, because we would never get like an exorbitant amount back. So, I just never, so then when I was sitting there, I didn't think about it like, oh man, we got this money back. I was like, I just didn't even think about it. I did that one other time with my eBay. One time I didn't do the taxes for my eBay. I forgot to. And I ended up owing the government $7,000.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had
don't
to-
do that.
Yeah. So, but he got them done. So I think that's why it took so long, because last year's taxes had to go in as paper taxes. And we sent it in like right around the time that everything was starting to shut down. And so the tax offices were shut down and they weren't taking in the paper taxes. So we just had to wait until they finally took in the paper taxes, I guess. So yeah, Gary wasn't pleased with me that I forgot taxes. Oh well. We got it
What
done
do you-
now.
What do you do though? I mean,
Yeah.
just
So
one of
who
those
knows
things.
Who knows if I'm gonna get a refund? Because this year, Gary didn't have his job. He got fired. What, in April or March of this last year? So we wanted to file taxes this year because we're gonna get some money back.
Yeah.
For once. But we got it done now. I think we're gonna get it now. So I'm waiting for my. I don't know if they're gonna send me a refund or not. They haven't said, because the paper taxes have gone through. The electronic ones haven't gone through yet for this year. So they'll send me a paper check, I suppose, with the first ones. If I get anything back, I'm sure they'll find some reason for interest and everything else not to send me anything. But as soon as my stimulus check will be sent out the 28th, so
Good.
I can use
That's
that.
a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing.
Especially if it gets here before we're going to Door County to my aunt's house. September 10th, I think we're leaving.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, if we get it before that, that'll be nice.
That'll be perfect. That will be perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, Gary wasn't very pleased that I didn't do his taxes. Like, no, I gotta do all this by paper. On your eBay and everything. Well, good thing I haven't made much the last couple of years.
Yeah. Yeah. What's everybody got planned for today? I got some listing to do. Mowing. Gonna get some mowing done.
And get some listing done.
Yeah.
Facebook finally approved my lights.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like to sell them on Facebook. And then I don't have to ship them.
Yeah.
Because they're 30 inches tall. And about 18 inches wide on each side. They're like a
Yeah.
square almost. So it'd be pretty big to ship. I mean, not a big deal. I mean, I shipped a bidet across country and stuff. I've shipped chandeliers and stuff. So I'm not new to shipping big stuff, but if I don't have to ship it, it's nice.
Yeah.
We were talking about those lights yesterday. I mean, you could make them into like a terrarium or anything. I mean, you could plant big plants in there or something. That would be real pretty.
Nikki, I forget why they flagged it in the first place. What did they say?
Cause, well, they're city street lights, so I suppose they had to.
Oh, right. They thought you would like were stealing them from the.
Well, I didn't know if they thought I was stealing them, but I was like, really? You think I'm up there stealing these big ass lights and I'm just running around Duluth stealing these big ass lights and I'm going to sell them in the same city I stole them from? I mean,
I could see Nikki propped up against a pole with a ladder and some rope and
Right? Mm-hmm.
unscrewing lights and letting them down to Gary. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not real heavy because they're not glass. They're like a plexiglass on them. So they're not really, I mean, they're metal, but so they're heavy, but they're not real heavy. I suppose they're probably about, 40 pounds each.
I thought something like that would be a lot heavier.
I did too. I thought they were going to be way heavy. And then I lifted them and I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would suppose, yeah, 45, 50 pounds, something like that.
Hmm.
I don't think they're much.
Fishing and Picking says, Nikki, meth heads do that every day.
Yeah, that's true. Well, my niece was telling me that her account was flagged because she was trying to sell a stop sign.
Uh-huh.
And somebody kept messaging her saying, you can't sell this. You can't sell it. It's illegal. You know, people that can't mind their own freaking business, you know. And they flagged her many times. She said she just finally took it down and said,
Yeah.
forget it. And
Yeah.
she even called the what's the road service called? The DOT or whatever.
Mhm.
And they asked her what the date on the back of the sign was, and she told me, and they said, no, that's fine. You can sell that one. It's out of date, you know. But nobody will leave her alone about it. So they keep flagging it, and Facebook keeps taking it down on her. And now everything that she lists has to be okayed by Facebook. She can't just list anything and it just gets listed. She goes, so don't be surprised now if you list anything on Facebook, it has to be in review.
That's not good. I'd
Yeah,
almost
'cause-
create a different account just for
'Cause-
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. Because know-it-all's gotta, you know, gotta turn
Well,
everybody in.
yeah, they got to ruin it for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Goddamn Karens. Sorry, Karen, if you're listening. I mean you.
Oh, I've got this girl asking me if this dress came from a non-smoking home, and does it? Can you smell smoke on it? No, I can't. But I hate
Oh,
sound.
God.
We ask questions about smells.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
not that I can detect.
Mike said a streetlight fell on some dude's head last night during the riots. Laid the dude out flat. They had to scrape his silly ass off the sidewalk. Oh my gosh.
What a dummy. Well, I guess that's karma, hey?
Is that in Minnesota, in Wisconsin?
He didn't say where it was.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, Liz says she had a mannequin flagged over and over. A stuffed toy horse flagged, and a
Wow.
cheetah print backpack flagged. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
A set of dance books flagged as adult material.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Weird.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Stuffed toy horse.
Yeah.
Why would you get flagged on a stuffed toy horse? It's crazy.
Oh, because it's a horse. Maybe they thought that she was trying to sell a live animal.
Oh, maybe.
In the algorithm, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're not allowed to sell live animals on Facebook.
That could be actually.
Julie. Why do you always have 2 thumbs down on your lives? 2 people must be big fans of your show. Yep. Well, you know what they say, any activity is activity.
I think it's
So-
fishing and picking, messing with you is what it is. No.
It could very well be.
I
What,
did read,
Mr. Sadie?
Come on. That sounds like
There was-
something you'd do.
Who
there was
knows?
a thing going on at the, when the Democratic National Convention was live streaming. And at one point, there were more dislikes than likes. So people were posting on Twitter that as they were watching, the dislikes kept getting removed. So
Hmm.
they apparently can remove your thumbs downs, but I guess you have to really know somebody.
It's activity either way, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was like tens of thousands of thumbs downs.
The thing is if
Yeah.
you don't like what you're watching,
Just
then
don't
Move
watch
on.
it.
change the freaking channel.
Yeah,
You don't have to,
it's people with no
put a
life.
thumbs down, but
Sad
To
people.
torture yourself.
to do.
that's okay.
Bum Craig says, I guess the guy was feeling a little lightheaded after that. Yeah, I bet.
Just a tad.
Hi, Mr. Sadie. I haven't seen you in forever.
Oh my gosh. Fish and Pickin said that the dude that got smashed from the Johnny Rebel
boy.
statue in Portsmouth, Virginia earlier this summer, his family is suing the city and state and have collected $250,000 in donations. What?
Mm.
The dude that got smashed from the Johnny Rebel. I'm not familiar with that.
I'm not either.
Now, and now, of course, now I gotta go look it up.
Yeah.
Thanks, Julie.
This is
She
why.
said, everyone go like this video. Thumbs up.
Yeah. Give a thumbs up. Just give a thumbs up because I'm here today.
Huh?
I said, just give a thumbs up because I'm here today.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Everybody loves Nikki.
Yeah. Nobody knows Nikki anymore.
Well, because you like disappeared. You went AWOL.
I did. I know I still have the alarm on my phone that comes up saying your show. My show. Reminding me that I'm supposed to be doing a show on Tuesdays. Was it Tuesdays? Yeah. Anyways, I still have that reminder that comes up on my phone. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you know that all that means you need to get back into it. Yeah, Mike says the statue came down and hit that guy in the head. So now they're getting 250,000 in donations. Crazy. Thank you, Mr. Sadie.
I always give thumbs up every day. I come in to give thumbs up. Even if I'm not watching, I still come in and give thumbs up.
I always forget. There goes my thumbs up.
We appreciate that. Absolutely. We ain't going nowhere. I don't know.
The husband and father of two didn't see what was happening and didn't have a chance to get out of the way. He didn't see that people were pulling down the statue.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you should be able. I mean, if you are in that area and you see people like destroying the, statue, I would automatically move away from the statue. I wouldn't have stuck around, so that was just a dumb move on him.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Speaking of stupid people getting money, there was this lady who I forget what her name was, but anyways, she went to a Starbucks and they required a mask, and he told her he couldn't serve her unless she put a mask on. And she took a video of him and was pissing and moaning about it and everything. And then she turned around and put it on Facebook, posting how upset she was that he wouldn't serve her and this and that and blah blah blah, right, at Starbucks. Well, everybody felt sorry for him because she was,
Yeah, what the heck? He's doing his job.
such a bitch. So everybody felt bad for him. So this guy started a thing to tip him. Well, it ended up, he was thinking maybe $1,000 or whatever. It ended up people tipped him so much he ended up getting like $100,000. Well, now she's kind of what she's going to use he was going to give some of it to some good thing, and then he was going to use the rest of it for schooling for himself. Anyways, this woman has come back now and said that she is going to sue him for half. She thinks she deserves $50,000
Oh,
of it.
you are morally crazy.
The money too.
Greedy dig dog.
Yep.
That's the thing, right now with all this going on, everybody's just so dang angry. People don't smile at you. Well, you can't see them now with the masks on.
I was gonna say.
I know, because I'm one of those people where I'm smiling at everybody when I'm walking through a store or whatever. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I have high cheekbones. You can probably see, but unless you really look, you're not going to see that I'm smiling. But yeah, I'm one of those people. I smile at everybody going through the store. And then I think, well, how stupid are you? Nobody can see with a stupid mask on, Any one of those see-through masks.
I do the same thing. That's why I'm laughing. I thought the same thing when I went to Walmart, and I'm just, and I tend to do that. I mean, that's just how you
Yeah.
That's just the way you're supposed to do it. You should, smile.
Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna make somebody's day if they see you smile. They're gonna smile. Then they're
Exactly.
gonna smile at somebody else. And it just trickles down.
And what does it hurt to smile at somebody,
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm that kind of person. Well, yeah, now with the mask, it's like nobody knows if I'm smiling.
Right.
One time, one lady, I said, "I'm smiling at you under this mask." She laughed because I'm smiling.
Oh wow.
I said this mask thing and the social distancing and stuff has really screwed up us people who are social butterflies' life.
Right.
I can't hug anybody. I can't shake hands with anybody.
Yeah. It's a crazy time right now.
It is. It is.
Keep your.
I bet you do, Mr. Sadie. Especially if it's the middle finger you're telling them with.
I don't know.
It's such a weird thing. I mean, all the things that we grew up to knowing, like when you meet somebody, you're supposed to give them a firm handshake and blah, 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 can't do that anymore.
Right. Yeah, there's no social interaction,
Well,
Yeah.
Colonel Sanders or Kentucky Fried Chicken is now saying, please don't pay any attention to their finger licking good slogan because right now you shouldn't be licking your fingers. I'm like,
Oh
really?
God.
Well,
I still lick my fingers.
me too.
Well, I was the other day, somebody asked the lady at the post office, should I lick this envelope or will you do it? And she said, we have a moist thing back here. We'll do it for you. I was like, really? Something as simple as licking an envelope. I mean, has anybody ever thought about licking an envelope? I mean,
No.
you know, I mean, so weird.
Texas Val says no more smile and the whole world smiles with you.
Yeah.
That's long gone.
Yeah. Well, nobody's smiling these days either. I mean, like, I'm watching people's faces, their eyes or whatever, and they're not smiling under their masks. Everybody's just walking around like the zombies,
Yeah.
They're just everybody's just so angry, seems like. Because even those crabby people, if you give them a smile, sometimes it'll make them smile, back at you, kind of force them. I used to have this customer. I used to work when I lived down in southern Minnesota. There was this guy that used to come into this gas station that I used to work at, and I worked the midnight shift, and he'd come in every morning, and I'd try to talk to him. He was just a grump, and my boss told me, the manager of the store, she said, you will never get him to talk to you. He's a total ass. He's spent his whole life. He's just an ass. He will never talk to you. And I was like, oh, he'll talk to me. He will smile when he leaves this store. Well, anyways, so every morning when he'd come in, I'd work on him little by little. I wouldn't be annoying. I'd tell him to have a nice day. Hello, how you doing? I'd smile at him, be very excited that he was there, and ask him how he's doing, whatever. Eventually, I did get him. He was talking to me and my manager just about lost her teeth, dropping her jaw so fast that one morning she was standing there, and he comes in and he had a complete conversation with me, and he was smiling and talking. She's like, because it's a small town, it was like, I don't know, like 1,500 people in that town, or 500 or something. Anyways, she's like, I have known him my whole entire life, and I have never seen him talk to anybody like that before.
Wow.
I said, I chiseled away at him for many, many months. Yeah. Well, hi, Pickwood Joy. I really haven't seen you in forever. Holy smokes. Hello. Good to see you.
I can see Nikki bending over and grabbing somebody's leg and saying, you're not going to leave here until you talk to me.
Right.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's like at the auction whenever you guys Oh, we got. Is that me?
Yeah, it's
No.
totally you, Nikki.
Do I sound like Darth Vader
Yeah.
still?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody else is doing that. Anyways, I always say when I see the guys at the auction, the ring men holding stuff up, I want to go up and tickle them.
I didn't know they had Transformers in Star Wars.
Transformers. I didn't know it was a Transformer.
Yeah, I didn't know they had Transformers in Star Wars. You got two movies going on together.
Sell that mask, Sally.
Not selling it yet. I can't. I have to keep it.
Getting $50 worth of fun out of that thing already.
Heck, well, not yet.
Pretty close. She's trying to save it for Halloween. That's what she's trying to do, because she wants to wear it to work.
But on the other hand, I do have something else I could wear for Halloween. So. Charlie says she has a Transformer on her driveway.
she does.
Like a transformer?
It's like a transformer. She has a Bumblebee Camaro in her car, in her
Oh,
driveway.
oh, nice.
Hmm.
They were saying that I looked like Bumblebee with my bright yellow shirt because I was wearing my my straight out of quarantine shirt,
Yeah.
and it's bright yellow, and then I had that mask on. There saying you look kind of like Bumblebee.
Mhm.
Oh, I hope you like your present.
I am sure that I will.
I'm sure that you won't tell me that you don't.
That's right. You are correct on that. She got it. You figured it out.
So you lied to me.
Yeah, because Valerie's such a liar.
Yeah. Yeah. That's me. I can't keep a secret. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I can't even lie about myself because I just tell everybody. So
I'm a horrible liar too. That's every time I try.
so we got to
No.
figure out what we're gonna do for my birthday. I got to figure out something.
Oh yeah, that's
Number-
coming up, isn't it?
Number one, I gotta figure out. I gotta find out if the bag sale is on the 1st, which I think it is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I gotta figure that one out for sure.
And then
If
we
it
can work around that.
If it is, because I cannot miss the bag sale.
Well, how long does it usually last you? How long does it usually take you to get there and get back?
I'm usually back by 11.
No, have a later show that day.
Yeah, I might just do a show when I get back.
Yeah.
And just do it that way.
Yeah, that would be good.
Whew. But I don't know. Well,
Kind of missed you guys the week you were off.
I kind of missed us too.
just kinda, just a little bit.
Yeah. Because even though I'm not here, I do listen.
Well,
I still support the show.
I'm glad. I'm glad you do.
I'm glad too, but it would be a lot better if you'd come on here.
Yeah.
I really should start doing that more often.
Yes, you should.
Because we miss you too when you're not here.
Thank you.
Yeah, we get quite a few people. Where's Nikki at? What happened to Nikki?
She died.
What's she doing? Don't say that.
I know the way 2020 is going. Yeah, I better not play with that karma.
Yeah, don't do
I
that.
not put out in the universe.
No.
We just had another person die a week ago, and part of her. Well, they're like our family. It was my mom's best friend.
Yeah, don't play
Did you
with
know that Simon Cowell has COVID?
Oh, really?
Huh?
Simon Cowell.
Well, Gary read on the internet or somewhere on news channel or something. He heard it somewhere that it said it's not if you're going to get corona, it's when you're going to get it.
Because we've been watching America's Got Talent, and somebody's filling in for him right now.
Mm.
Yep, Mr. Sadie said everybody seems to be doing their own auctions these days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like that's all that's on at night. No, it's auctions.
Yeah. There's a lot.
That's kind of the thing.
Yeah. And I don't know. To me, it's not reseller prices either.
No. No, it's
Like,
No.
there's no way I would pay,
no.
Yeah.
for something like, for as much money as they're going for, I couldn't pay that and still make money.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the prices are really high.
Oh, he broke his back?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. A while ago. A couple weeks ago or something.
Hmm.
Motorcycle or something, I think it was.
Wow.
No, I
That-
didn't hear that.
That's gotta hurt. I mean, I broke a kneecap and it hurt like a son of a bitch. I couldn't even imagine a back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every move you make, you use your back.
Yeah.
That's gotta be painful.
Whew.
Oh, and yeah, there's a motorcycle accident.
Yeah.
Ruby says.
Yeah, I read it
Wow.
like I think it was a couple weeks ago or something.
Well, that's
So-
sad.
And now he has corona.
Sounds like it.
I think so.
Guess this 2020 ain't going very good.
Fishing and picking. What the heck? You said the quickest way to get rid of me is to say you're going to have auction. Well, fishing and picking.
It is.
Every day we're auctioning off something. No.
Valerie's been working on
Bye. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I love Alan. He's funny.
Joking.
I mean, I can understand, like if we were to do an auction, we would be wanting to get money out of the stuff that we're selling. But at the same time, you want to keep it low enough to where people can
Mhm.
resell it if they want to,
Yeah.
and still make
But-
money.
But how do you do that if it just keeps going higher and higher?
Yeah.
How do you keep
Look at
control over that?
all Dwayne's auctions. He started everything at $1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
a
know.
lot of auctions, the starting price is high, I feel like,
Yeah.
But I mean, and you have to have shipping somewhere in there. So, maybe that's the thing that's making,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Now see me, I could sell everything I had for $1 plus shipping and be in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
So
So
if everybody paid me $1 for everything I had, I'd be totally fine with that.
yeah.
Dollar too.
Texas Val says, who broke their back? I missed it.
It was
Simon
Simon
Cowell.
Cowell.
Simon Cowell. Oh my gosh.
Did he step on a crack?
Sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, Mr. Sadie, that's pretty crazy. He says his mother-in-law passed away from natural causes 3 hours before they shut the nursing home down for the virus. It sounds bad, but we were actually grateful that she didn't have to experience the no visitors.
Yeah.
Oh, let me
It's-
tell you, that was horrible. My
Sorry.
uncle passed away a couple months ago. And yeah, he had dementia or Alzheimer's. And it was horrible for my aunt to not be able to go see him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And horrible on him. He's kept asking, well, where is Mary? Why isn't Mary coming to see me, And I mean, she would go and visit him at his window, wave at him or whatever, but he didn't understand what's going on. Why is my wife of what were they married 50 years or something coming to see me at a window,
Right.
Yeah.
And of course she lost that time with him too, those last few
Sure.
months of his life,
Yeah. He was riding his electric motorcycle.
Yeah.
So, it sounds horrible, but when your time comes, when your number's up, your number's
Yep.
up.
Yep. It is. I
Yeah.
believe that totally.
We never know. Mm.
Well, and that's the thing Texas Valerie said, Sadie, my dad died in January, and I was thinking the same thing. He had a beautiful funeral. It would have been horrible if he died during this time. And hi, Karen. I'm glad you came in now, not earlier.
Hey, Karen.
I can.
Because I called somebody a Karen. I was like, oops, sorry, Karen. Not that you're a Karen. But anyways, yeah, my uncle, who, I was just telling you about, my Aunt Mary and my Uncle Ned, he was a teacher and a coach in a small town. I mean, he should have had a way better. I mean, they had a beautiful funeral, don't get me wrong, and quite a few people did show up. But he didn't have the send off that he would have
Right.
if people weren't scared of this, Thank you, Karen. I hope you're well also.
And the sad thing is, they had to watch these politicians who died during this thing get big funerals.
Yeah.
That they weren't allowed to have.
And I mean, the family needs that. They need that support. They need that send off, and in some way it kind of helps. Like my brother's funeral, I mean, we couldn't even fit everybody in the church.
Yeah.
It was so big. And my dad's would be that way also, but most of his friends are dying off now. But it's nice to see that. You know what I mean? I mean, how many people that my brother touched their lives in some way that they felt that they needed to come to his funeral. You know what I mean? I mean,
Right.
that really helps in the grieving process, I think, knowing that this person has so many, people that love them, I don't know. Are you laughing at me? What?
Sorry, I'm laughing. Karen says she's going for a name change. I kind of like Sally.
I know. I know. I was like, yeah, Karen. Then I was like, wait a minute. Karen's at the beach is not like that. She's a sweetheart. Sorry, Karen. I love Karen's at the beach.
I do too. She's a sweetheart.
She is. And I have a cousin whose name is Karen, and she's not a Karen either. She's a very nice person. So I think of her also when I say that. It's like, oh, I probably should watch when I say that.
Yeah, Rita says, yeah, I'm kind of happy this didn't happen. When my dad was in the hospital, he would have died alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the rough part about it, is that
Yeah.
I mean the loneliness and
Mhm.
everything, My father-in-law, he was in the hospital and they only allowed one person. They did allow people to go in, visitors and everything. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's a good thing for your mental status because you have people that want to come and see you, and I did not go to the hospital to see him. I don't know. I have a thing about hospitals, and I don't like to go if I don't have to. So
Yeah.
Well, even whenever I had my emergency surgery, I was afraid that they weren't gonna, if like if Brandon wanted to go down and have a cigarette or something, that they wouldn't let him come back.
Right.
So he stayed up there with me. He was out without a cigarette for like 6 hours or something. And he's like, he finally asked him, he says, because they were going to take me to the surgery, and he goes, can I go down and go to my car and and go get something to eat and stuff. And they're like, yeah, go ahead. Just, make sure you come back afterwards and
Well,
Yeah.
My
everything.
son was not allowed to leave when he took his wife in, when he took my daughter-in-law in. They told him, if you left, you're not allowed to come back. And he was there with her for 5 days,
Wow.
until from when she went in until they finally did the C-section, and he was not
Wow.
allowed to leave. He wouldn't be back. And then when she came home, when she went back in with the infection, he wasn't allowed to see her.
Hmm.
Crazy.
Well, if they were giving them shower facilities and stuff, I mean, were they
Yeah,
allowing them to shower and stuff?
yeah,
At
yeah.
least, oh, that's good.
We weren't allowed to like bring him anything or anything.
Yeah.
No. Kelly, I agree. If like my dad or my husband was in there and they didn't let me or my kids, oh yeah, I'd be going to jail because I'd be fighting tooth and nail to get in there.
You would then go to jail. They
Mhm.
weren't letting people in.
Yeah. I mean, if it was like life threatening, I mean, like, my daughter, she, she had an issue. She had to go to the emergency room. They asked if nobody would come in, whatever. It was fine because it wasn't life threatening, um, at least not at the time. We didn't think it was. But yeah, I mean, if it was something where we thought it was going to be our last goodbye or something, no, they can't do that to you.
But they did do it all over the
Well, they
country.
did, I know, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's
Yeah.
horrible.
It's horrible, but I mean, they gotta protect, the people, on the floors.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Which one's right? I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you just have to make a choice and stick with it.
Yeah.
And people probably aren't going to like it, but I mean,
I
it
think they're
sucks.
kind of loosening that up now, though, aren't they? Letting people in.
I mean, from the hospital that my father-in-law was in, it seemed like they were definitely, a little more as far as visitor wise. Yeah, I don't think my mother-in-law could sit in the waiting room and wait for him. She had to sit in the car.
Mm.
I think she just went home because it was going to be a long surgery and
Yeah.
everything. So she just went home and then got the word that he was out and he was
Yeah.
okay. So
Nishana, hi Nishana, I haven't seen you in forever. I cannot go to my volunteer job at the thrift store because a coworker of my hubby's has a family member who has tested positive. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
yeah.
Everybody's getting all screwed up.
cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
Get it?
Good job, Todd.
Who getting it? Is that Todd?
Yep.
Money goes to money.
Fredere Paris Moroccan liquid gold retinol age-defying thermal mask.
Oh boy.
$35.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very good.
I'm rich.
I had a decent weekend, but
If I knew
my
you had
mom
a decent
sales exploded.
aunt, I'd have bought it from you.
Good morning,
Well, the hell I
Summer.
can get.
Morning, Summer.
Hopefully you're gonna have a hangout today.
Mr. Sadie says, I feel bad for the chosen one that tells me I can't see my sick wife. Yeah, okay. Move aside
Yep.
before I open up this can of whoop ass on you.
Yep. Hi, Summer.
I am sure that that's happened a lot, but I
I
mean,
did.
I wouldn't. It would
Something.
suck. It would definitely suck. But would you want to go to jail over it, or have a felony
True.
assault charge on you? I don't know if that would be.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the other person knows you want to be there, but yeah, I
Yeah.
don't. You gotta. I don't know. Roll with the punches, I guess you could say.
When
Hi,
we went
Martha.
camping last weekend, Gary ended up with an asthma attack and had to go to the hospital, to a different hospital than we normally go to. And I didn't go in with him. I didn't even try though, but I knew they would just give him a nab and send him home, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But everybody we were camping with, he's like having an asthma. He's sitting in the camper and they're like, "Are you sure he's okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, he'll let me know if he's got a problem." I said, he likes to be left alone when he's having one. I said, he took some medicine and he didn't bring his nebulizer with him though. And I said, he knows what he's doing. Now he'll let me know if there's a problem. And they're thinking, man, she's what kind of person is she, not being in there nursing him back to health, But it was like, no, he has these all the time, And then when we were going, I said, "Oh, I got to go to the emergency room." And they're like, "Oh my God, do you need us to come with?" And I'm like, "No, it's fine. I'll just give him a nebulizer and send him home. He'll be okay."
Yeah.
I mean, they were like freaking out because they're thinking, he can't breathe. Oh my God, it's like, it happens all the time. He's fine. And then everybody waited up until we got back because they were so worried.
Yeah.
I thought they probably thought I was kind of a bitch that I wasn't so too worried about, because I was sitting out at the campfire with them, And they're like, "Are you sure Gary's okay in there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, he's fine. He's just, he's dealing with it." But he doesn't like he doesn't want me there coddling him or bugging
Right.
him. He just, leave me alone. I'm
It's
I'm not
almost
gonna
like
breathe it.
it's almost like that makes it worse.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just let him alone, and I went out to the campfire, and he stayed in the camper. And then when it was time, he couldn't get it. He took some Benadryl and stuff, and his inhalers and stuff, and it wasn't helping. And he took some prednisone, it wasn't helping. So then he was like, yeah, he called me. He says, "Oh, it's time to go. I gotta
Yeah.
go to the emergency room." And I was like, "All right." And I took him. Luckily, I wasn't drinking that night.
Yeah.
So then I took him, and then Brandy stayed back at the campfire, and they're like, "Aren't you gonna go?" And she's like, "No, they're fine."
Well, I mean, they've dealt with it. You've dealt with it your whole marriage, and then
Yeah.
dealt with it, all of her life. I mean, she's been around that. So
Yeah. I mean,
um,
she has asthma herself, So
yeah,
it's like, no, my dad'll be fine. My mom's got it.
yeah, yeah.
They must be thinking we're some kind of family.
Martha said, "Valerie, when are you moving to Texas?" I meant to ask yesterday. I don't know at this point. Probably, I would say probably not until the spring. I'm gonna hold. It was supposed to be this fall, but because of the virus and everything, I think I'm just gonna hold off and everything.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to go financially, and just staying in my safe zone for the moment, and and see what happens. It could happen. I could move
Oh,
in
yeah.
October or November, and but for right now, I'm just gonna stay put.
Yeah. Well, you can't beat what you pay for rent. So, I mean, or mortgage or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Hubby seems to be worried about everything I do now, reminding me to be careful. Maybe knowing I am older than him and 3 years away from 70 is acting freaking on me. I understand that. My dad's 77 and I worry every day about him, but in pneumonia season, I worry about him getting pneumonia too. So, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
I worry about Gary with his asthma getting it,
All right.
On the way to the emergency room the other night, he was like, "They're not giving me a goddamn COVID test either."
Oh my gosh.
I'll stick another up my nose.
Yeah.
I have to tell you guys
Sorry.
real quick. Just so you know, if you're not having good sales or whatever, and you're wanting to find another, something else that you could do, remember to check your things for sending offers on eBay, because Probably close to 80% of my offers are being accepted right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm getting, like, I think yesterday probably 4 of my sales were from offers that I sent. So just make sure you're doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. Because you sometimes forget to look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've sold a lot doing that too, sending offers.
Yeah. Whenever they pop up on mine, I send them off. Send
Yeah, me too.
offers out. Dottie, I tried to download Peacock on my smart TV yesterday
Hi, Dottie.
and wasn't able to. So I don't know if that's just an app. Maybe it's on my phone. Maybe I can do that. But on the TV, I wasn't able to find that. So I don't know.
Oh, you can watch Yellowstone on Peacock? What is Peacock?
I don't know.
Peacock is like NBC.
Like a new TV network.
Oh,
It's
Yeah,
free.
it's
No.
Not a
streaming.
network,
It's free.
not a network, but yeah.
It has a bunch of older stuff on it and some newer movies.
oh,
Yeah.
But it's
I've-
free unless you want to watch something special or whatever.
is all of Yellowstone on there? All of what's
I don't know.
I'm not
my
sure.
husband wants to watch Yellowstone, but we don't want to pay $20 a season or whatever on
No.
Amazon.
No. Hey, this and that. She said, just wanted to pop in and say hello. I wake up most mornings to the sound of your show starting. Nice way to wake up. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for popping in.
I just
Kathleen,
said
I'm
that.
so sorry
Yes,
that,
you
Kathleen.
can. I
Yep.
did both. Okay.
That's
Kathleen
Kathleen.
lost her dog the other day. I'm so sorry, Kathleen.
What did you say?
Kathleen lost her little doggy the other day.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kathleen.
Sorry.
So hard.
Dottie said there's 2 seasons of Yellowstone on this Peacock. And
Hmm.
she said, yes, you can. I did both. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, I have to look for it a little further and see if I
Yeah.
can find it. So, all right. Well, it's after 10 o'clock and we got to get some work done. And I got to
Cat,
get
meant not her dog. I meant to say her cat, not her dog. Sorry.
Oh, her cat. I'm sorry.
I should
I
know.
I got to get a yard mowed and get some listings up and everything. So thanks for everybody for coming on. I appreciate it. And we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.